Everybody, welcome to Module 1. In this module, which will take us about 3 weeks, we're going to explore 3 different AI skills that you can use in your classrooms. Note that the due dates on the page correspond to the 3 different sections of Module 1, which will be 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4, due on the 7th, 14th, and 21st, respectively. Let's dig in. Module 1.2, we're going to talk about artificial intelligent prompting. So here's 2 articles. You can choose one of these to read, whichever one ascribes best to your interests. This is the meat of Module 1.2. You're going to learn a 5-step framework for prompt engineering called the Rhodes Framework. You can accept or decline cookies here on this page, and this will be a gallery walk, where if you press the play button, you'll start a guided tour through the 5 steps, or you can click on the map to navigate through the 5 steps by yourself. Either way, go through this very carefully because these 5 steps are going to form the knowledge that you'll need to complete the rest of the first part of this module. 1.2.2 is our first course discussion, where you're going to create an AI prompt based on a lesson activity for an upcoming unit in your course using the Rhodes Framework. You're going to copy and paste both the prompt for ChatGPT and the AI output into this discussion post. Write 3 replies to yourself that you would post to refine the output specifically for your needs, and then write a paragraph reflecting on it. As with all of our discussion posts, after your initial prompt, you'll make 2 separate replies to your colleagues, substantive replies that support them and give them feedback on their posts. You're going to check back regularly to make sure that if you see any responses to these prompts, that you can have a conversation as we go. The due dates here, September 4th for your initial post and the 7th for your replies. Your assignment here is a prompt engineering assignment. You're going to make a prompt for each of 5 scenarios. In each scenario, you'll write a prompt that has all of the 5 RODES steps labeled clearly. So you're going to make a prompt for each one of these 5 scenarios and then post it into a Google Doc, or you could read them if you wanted into a video or an audio file, as long as that's shared correctly. So the second part of Module 1 is using AI tools in the classroom. Again, there's 2 readings here, and you can choose whichever one appeals to your interest the most and use that information to inform you as you go on through this part of the module. So the first 2 tools we're going to look at together are Brisk Teaching and Magic School. Note that these can help with creating lesson plans, generating feedback, and creating assignments. And I strongly recommend you know very well what those 3 affordances are. So there's 2 videos here to watch, Brisk Teaching and Magic School. The third tool we're going to talk about is everyone's favorite generative AI, ChatGPT. So watch this micro-learning animation to find out what its affordance is on. Can it streamline lesson plans, create worksheets, or differentiate reading levels? Watch the video to find out. For the 1.3 discussion, you're going to talk about the affordances by posting a discussion that briefly describes an upcoming activity in your class, and then, referring to the readings and the videos that you just watched, describe at least one affordance of a tool that you would integrate into an activity. And of course, you'll post a substantive reply to 2 colleagues. The due dates here for your initial post are September 11th, and for the 2 replies, September 14th. Now there's a quiz. I'm not going to show you the quiz now, but this is a quiz on the uses of AI tools. So you'll be able to take the quiz and show your knowledge of how Brisk Learning, Magic School, and ChatGPT can help you in the classroom. And the last part of Module 1 is 1.4, AI detectors. So we've learned a lot about artificial intelligence tools, and you may be wondering, should I be using an AI detector? Well, there are some positives and negatives that you're going to learn about. You're going to have a look at one of these 3 readings and see which one might appeal to you most to learn a little bit more about AI detectors before you go on to the module. Watch the video in 141 to learn what the benefits of AI detectors are, and please note that there is a link here where showing 10 reasons that AI detectors are essential. So this shows some of the positive affordances, and then watch a video here to figure out why we might have some problems with these affordances. Now, in 142, you're going to have a look at this Turnitin video from the source itself talking about the limitations of their detector. And by the way, Turnitin is one of the better AI detectors. So it's great that they're talking about their own limitations here in this video. Note that there are some limitations here that I've printed for you. So after you've looked at the website in just above here, please note that there are 6 limitations that you should keep in mind. When you're done, play a game. We have a Kahoot game listed here for you so that you can amass points based on how quickly you can provide the correct answer to questions about AI detector limitations. Let's see how well you do. In the discussion for this part of the module, you're going to post a 200 to 300 word reply in which you analyze the advantages and disadvantages of using an AI detector, again describing specifically an upcoming activity in your class. So refer to the arguments and state whether or not you will use a detector for this activity. And of course, post 2 substantive replies to your colleagues. First reply due on the 18th and the 2 replies due on the 21st. And your assignment for this part of the module is to write a short paragraph reflecting on the advantages and limitations of AI detectors. So discuss at least 2 advantages and limitations with reference to the readings and activities of the module, again describing a specific activity of yours. 200 to 300 words submitted either as a text box attached to this assignment or as an uploaded Word document or audio or video file if you wish. If you use a Google Doc, please remember to share it as anyone at our school can comment. And the due date for this assignment is the 21st. That's it. That's all of Module 1.1. Module 1, sorry. There's a lot here, but remember this is a 3-week module. You're going to do Module 1.2 in a week, Module 1.3 in a week, and Module 1.4 in a week. I hope you enjoy, and as always, contact me if you need any assistance. Have a great day, everybody.